Hello and welcome to How to Play Double or Quits, game for one player. This game comes to us from Solitaire by David Parlett. It is mostly an odds in favor, but I managed to mess one of the rules up while filming and made it even more odds in favor, so I house ruled it. So you need a single deck of cards, and you're going to deal 3 cards in a vertical column. There we go, that's a vertical column, it's up and down. Then we're going to put a card down to measure the width that we'll need of one card, then we'll build 3 more in a vertical column. Now, if any of these cards that you've dealt are kings, immediately pick them up, put them at the bottom of the deck, and replace them with another card. Now we're going to build one at the top, and we're going to build one at the bottom, so we've assembled an 8-card box. In the middle, any aces that we get either from our reserve of the box, our discard pile, or from the draw pile will go down there. We have an unusual ranking structure. The suit won't matter. We'll go ace, 2, 4, 8, 3, 6, queen, jack, 9, 5, 10, and we'll end with 7. 7 will always be the bottom card. After the 7 goes back the 8, or goes back the ace, excuse me. You'll notice we don't have any kings in this game because kings are blocks, and vacancies are going to be filled either from the draw pile or discard pile. That's where I made my mistake. It should be from the discard pile, and you'll have 3 redeals to do this in. So let's go ahead and get started. We play that ace from our reserve, and we find a king, which we immediately fill the vacancy from the waste pile as we were supposed to be doing. But I decided that to house rule this and make it a little bit more easy, we can pick which pile we want to replace it from. We can take a shot in the dark and go with the draw pile, or we could take a known block and put it into our foundations, or excuse me, our reserve. And I just don't think that's the best idea to play a card immediately from the waste pile to the reserve, but I don't think it would have mattered all that much. There's only 4 kings in the deck, and therefore you have 4 other reserve piles, and you have 3 redeals, so this is just pretty much a very good odds in favor, though if the card shuffle is just bad, and you don't keep track of what ranks you've already played versus what's left remaining in the deck, you could potentially lose this game, but with 3 redeals, it's going to be kind of hard. So I put my 3 coins up there to remind myself of where I was in progress of my redeals, because sometimes when I film these games, I like to film them in one shot. I like to know the game perfectly well. If I've played through it once before I present it, the little bit more challenging game is going to take a little bit longer than that, but that's my standard. I don't give high quality videos, I just give adequate videos, because I'm not aiming to produce super professional stuff. I want to get as many games covered when I'm doing these games. My real mission is to get as many obscure games to be a little bit less obscure. And hopefully by the time my mission in life is over with, I will have accomplished a lot of games, and I therefore don't want to waste too much time fidgeting, worrying about quality when I could just get the thing done. Though sometimes I do tend to spend more time on certain videos and certain games than others. But we're just going to keep playing like this with this unusual ranking structure. Basically, we're doubling a card's value each time, and eventually we're going to get a card value that's over 13, so all you got to do is subtract 13, and that's how this game goes. So this is our final turnover of the deck. We are on our last redeal. We have to get it in this one. If we don't get it in this one, we've lost the game. So doubling every card, and once we get over a card value of 13, just subtract 13 and we'll know what card rank to go next. And looks like we have our 4 blocking kings present, and everything's looking real good. We put the 7 on, therefore we won, so yay! So like always, if you actually want to play card games that aren't solitaires and involve having the need of an opponent, and you don't have an opponent, come to our subreddit card game meetups. Post your public place that you'd like to do a meetup at and what games you'd like to play. Click under the show more to get that link, as well as links to other video channels and the rules and music of this video, as well as a link to a Discord channel where you can talk about card games, dice games, domino games, solitaires, group activities, all day, every day. Do call up your friends, let them know you'd like to play some cards. Maybe they'll say yes, but more likely they'll say no, but you'll never know unless you call. So if you're too afraid to call, the answer will never be yes. Do like, subscribe, and share these videos with other people. And do vote in this month's Game of the Month poll. And I want to thank today's musician, and I'll see you all next video.